Hello everyone, my name is Space, and you've just entered Space, and this is another part in Epimutation. We're going to try to get a little further in it. Amber, welcome. Jeez. Forgot about that. Goodness. Hold on. Oh, that was loud. It just doesn't need to be that loud. Knock it off. I have a request. Your wish is my command, O ruler of the bunker. Stop. I just need you and Luca to check on the generator. After the last incident, I want to make sure it's in good shape. Luca, I get, but what can I do with the generator? It's safer to have two people go. Why can't you do it? Anthony and I need to fix one of the bed frames. It's been squeaking. Well, how'd you figure that out, Amber? Okay, but why me specifically? Because you're the most likely to make sure it actually gets done. Was that a compliment? No. It was totally a compliment. A few minutes later, Luca comes back from what I assume was the bathroom. Oh, Spencer, Amber said. She already told me. You ready? Yeah, let's go. I'm sure to keep my voice down and my eyes alert as Luca works on the generator. It's a good thing you were a mechanic before all this went down, huh? Yeah, I'm really glad I'm able to help. Did you always want to be a mechanic? Not specifically. When I was younger, my parents' car broke down for a fair amount. We had enough money to get by, but we couldn't afford to constantly get it repaired or get a new one. One time, I decided to try to fix it following some information I read online and in my books. And it actually worked. You should have seen the look on my parents' face. They were so proud. Soon enough, I started fixing things for our neighbors and people on our street. Tony and I lived around a lot of other immigrants too. I only charged about half what most people would. It was mutually beneficial. Seeing how people lit up when I was able to fix their stuff, that's how I knew this is what I wanted to do. People on our street called me Il Piccolo Tutto Fair. I really miss it. That sounds lovely, Luca. Thanks, and hey, at least now I can help you guys. Yeah, you can. He continues to work for a bit, and I'm sure to keep an eye on the woods. One of the worst parts of all this is the paranoia. Every twitch, every brush of leaves makes you want to break into a sprint. And just when I think it's going to be okay... Oh no. I have to think fast. We can't run. It's right between us and the shelter. Hide. Where can we hide? The notebook. The notebook said if we can hide it, if it's lower than standing height. There's a generator right here. In an instant, I'm grabbing Luca by the arm before he can run. Ah! I press my hand over his mouth, muffling his startled cry as I shove him into the grass behind it. I hold him down. He stops fighting me after a moment. And we wait. And wait. And wait. I can hear the snaps of the other side of the metal. The creature's shadow reaches over the generator. But it passes. I wait perhaps a little longer than necessary before getting off of Luca. Shit, that was close. Luca, you okay? Oh, he's not okay. Luca's hand is tightly gripping his chest. His breathing is quick and shallow as his back is pressed up against the tree. He is shaking slightly and sweat is beading on his forehead. Oh no, one of these. I know exactly what he's experiencing right now. But I don't know if Luca would appreciate me getting involved in his business. Comfort him. I have to at least try and see if he wants my help. I shift myself so I'm kneeling in front of him, hands on my knees. Hey, Luca, breathe. I can't. Just try for me. In and out. There's a breathless noise as his chest heaves. He's got a vice grip on the front of his shirt. It's okay, it's gone. Here, just watch my hand. I slowly bring my hand to my chest with a long inhale, and then away as I slowly breathe out. I repeat that a few times and it seems to help. I notice his breathing mirroring the action. There you go, good job. Luca breathes for a few minutes as he gradually calms down. There's silence between us, just the sounds of the forest, but thankfully no snapping. You okay? Oh my gosh. His arms wrapped tightly around me. I'm the one having trouble breathing. But I can't bring myself to push him away either. He buries his face into my shoulder, and after a moment I catch a trembling little whisper. I don't want to die, Spencer. No. My chest tightens more than I expect as I lightly rest my hand on his back. I know, Luca. I know. That's got to be hard. Took you long enough. Amber! I glance over at Luca, who swallows and shakes his head. Nothing we couldn't handle. Good. A couple hours pass and it's time to go out. Who am I taking? First person leaving is Luca. Second person leaving is bye, Amber. Alright, we need to talk to Anthony. Hey, Anthony, I was wondering something. Yeah? Were you at your college when this all started? The outbreak, you mean? Yeah, when it got to your area. No, I wasn't. I was with Luca. You were? Yeah, he was at work. Sometimes I'd drop by after class to loiter on days his boss wasn't there. That's when it happened. We heard screaming outside. Luca wanted to check it out, so of course I went with him. And we saw those things. They were demolishing people, flipping cars. I didn't know what was happening, but I'd heard about this on the news. I'd read the rumors online that it turned people into monsters. The government or news never acknowledged it, but the proof was right in front of us. I wasn't even thinking. I just... Oh my god. I just grabbed Luca's arm and dragged him back into the workshop. All I knew was we couldn't stay here. We had to get out. I told him to grab any useful tools and weapons he could carry. I did the same. We fled and tried to get back to our street, but there was no way. So we went into the woods. The creatures seemed drawn to people, so we hid where there weren't many. In a way, I was lucky. If I wasn't there, I don't know if Luca would have made it out of town. But what about your family? Did you ever go back for them? Anthony? This conversation's over. Whoa, hey, slow down. What? I'm going to take a nap. Bye. Wait. Jeez, what the hell? That's just, yeah, he did. He does that every time, apparently. What you doing? Oh, nothing. Just drawing. Drawing what? Usually. It's just whatever I'm thinking about or feeling. It helps me deal with things. I used to do a lot back home. But ever since the outbreak, I didn't have the supplies to. Even if I did, I was too paranoid to do anything but try and survive. It's been nice having a safe place to stay. Tell me about it. I do not miss the nights out in the wild, never knowing if something would slaughter me in my sleep. I still remember the day you found this place. I can't believe I got so lucky. You guys did a really good job disguising the door. It was... I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. It was Valentina's idea, covering it with leaves and branches. I wish I was as smart as her or the others, or helpful like Nia and Luca. Hey, you're trying. That says a lot in my book. I don't need your sympathy, Spencer. Wow. No, sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I just want to do something someday that I can be proud of. That makes me feel like I'm helping as much as you guys have. I'm sure you'll get there. What makes you so confident? Because you're still here, and that means you want to survive. And that, in of itself, says a lot about you. Yeah, maybe you're right. Of course I am. Now, I can see what you're... Can I see what you're drawing? Maybe next time. Deal. Maybe next time. I had assumed the rest of the night would be uneventful. I was half right. We all went to bed. I expected it to pass like every other sleep, but... Pink. Spencer, wake up. Ugh. 5 more minutes. Groaning softly and compliant. I crack open my eyes. Nia? What is it? It's later. The fuck are you talking about? You said maybe you'd talk later, and it's later. Oh, I did say that, didn't I? Do I really want to talk about this, though? What if she tells the others? Tell her off, agree to talk. Okay, let's talk. I get out of bed and we move to sit on the far corner of the shelter away from the others. I've noticed you seem to have somewhat frequent nightmares. Yeah, something like that. What did I do? What did I do? Oh. It's to be expected given the situation. I'm sure we all do to some extent, but you and Kazuki seem to have them the most. Kazuki has nightmares? You haven't noticed? I shake my head. I guess it's hard to when I'm having so many myself. I have a theory that it's because you two are on your own. What do you mean? Well, I have Val and Luca, and Luca and Anthony have each other. You two didn't come here with anyone you knew. Huh, never thought of it like that. Hold on. Amber didn't come with anyone either. True, but it's Amber. I don't know if anything can bother her aside from a disorganized shelf. My eyes widen momentarily at the remark before I snort. Wow, didn't expect that kind of comment from you. It's just my observation. Huh, maybe I've underestimated Nia. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that if you ever need to talk about these things, I'm here for you. I know we haven't known each other long, but I hope we can be friends. Friends. I hate the way my chest warms at the word. Okay, thanks, Nia. You're very welcome, Spencer. Oh, we're friends. Alright, best of all, no nightmares. Good. Day 404. Spencer! Gah! Don't sneak up on me like that. Since when could she move so silently? We live in a tiny shelter. Any movement could be considered sneaking up on someone. Just what do you want, Amber? I am requesting to go on an expedition today. Why? I would like to search a particular area. For supplies, obviously. Fine, but I'm going with you. Very well. I'm fairly certain she's hiding something. I'm not sure if it's serious, but whatever it is, I want to find out. Alright, guys. Amber and I are going out today. Oh, alright. We'll see you later. Be safe. Yeah. She takes me to a secluded spot, one I don't think I've ever seen before. But her lead is as confident as ever. Stand there and keep watch. Can't I look around too? Fine. Just don't go though. Just don't go far. Okay. There's nothing around here. Maybe I could take one of these back as a pet rock. I'd name it Archimedes or Crouton, one of the two. I look around the log. I don't seem to find anything until... Huh? My foot catches on something. I look down and... A gun? A pistol? What? One. There's one bullet. This is my most powerful thing we found. If anyone finds out I'm keeping it hidden, they'll never trust me again. A loaded gun. Power of balance. Shift the power balance of the entire shelter. What? I did not expect to have a gun. No way, more pages from the notebook. With Amber nearby, I don't have time to read them right now. I quickly stuffed them into my bag. Spencer, where are you? Shit, Amber. What am I going to do about the gun? Tell her... Let's just be honest. I can't hide something like this. I just have to trust her. There you are. Did you find anything? Yeah, look. I carefully hold the gun out for Amber, my fingers well away from the trigger. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. Is it loaded? One bullet. We should bring it back. Are you sure? I know it could be dangerous, but it could save our lives in an emergency. I believe it to be worth the risk. Okay. Alright, thank you for telling me you found it. Yeah, no problem. I just hope it was the right decision. Oh no. We start to head back to the bunker, and the silence seems more awkward than usual. I decided to take a gamble and break it. Hey, what was your life like before all this? That's rather sudden and blunt. I was just wondering, all you said was you used to do financial analysis. Does it really matter? The world has ended. Our old lives are gone. I think it matters. I've found that people's past experiences shape their actions in the present. I never thought of it that way. Yeah, the more I understand who you were, the better I can understand who you are. And why would you want to do that? What do you mean? You aren't dense. I have been less than warm to you and the others. At least she's self-aware about it. That doesn't mean we hate you, at least I don't. Yeah, you're bossy, stern, and stubborn. I'm regretting this already. Hey, let me finish, because you're also really driven and one of the more competent people in that bunker, at least in my opinion. So why don't you at least talk to us? Who knows? You might even make some friends. I have not had any friends for a very long time. Really? This was a mistake. I should not have told. No. I'm sorry. I won't laugh again. Hey, I've never had a roommates before either. I guess we're both learning something new. If you don't want to talk to everyone at once, you can start with me. There are things I would rather forget, but if what you say is true, then perhaps one day. But if you tell anyone about this conversation, I will evict you from the shelter. Don't worry. I'm really good at keeping secrets. She's always got an angry face. Oh, she's happy. There is one thing, I think. Excuse me? Amber and I go completely still as the screaming sounds echo through the trees. That's coming from. Move. Now. What? Amber grabs my arm with more strength than I thought she had as we sprint through the woods. My ears ring from the sound of screams and metal clanging in the distance, but even worse is when it stops. I'm nauseous as we break through the trees to finally see the shelter. No. And my worst fear is realized. What? We're too late. The place is in shambles. Blood paints the ground and walls. This has never happened before. The shelter is safe. It was supposed to be safe. The only consolation is everyone seems to be alive. For now. What happened here? One of those things got in. How? They've never gotten in through the door before. I think the door hinges were coming loose from use. Fuck, and none of us noticed that until it was too late. It's my fault. It's all my fault. If I had known the door was loose, I could have fixed it before. Calm down. You couldn't have known. Oh God. It's everywhere. Kazuki's face is pale as a sheet. Then again, so is everyone's. They're all bleeding. I can't even tell where their wounds are, or whose blood is on their bodies. How did you manage to drive it off? Val and Anthony, they used things from Luca's toolkit to blow out a breath of relief. All things considered, we were lucky not to come back to 5 corpses. Luca, fix the door immediately. He's injured. Let Nia bandage him first. All of you are, and none of your wounds look fatal. If another thing gets in, there won't be a living man to bandage. But I'll do it. Anthony grits his teeth, but knows he doesn't have a valid argument here. Fine. I will get the med kit. Nia gets to work bandaging the injured as Luca repairs the door. No one has anything to say. I shouldn't either. I really shouldn't. But a close encounter with a mutant. This bunker is tiny, as everyone was injured. I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. If one of us is a danger to the others, for the sake of everyone else, I have to speak up. Speak up. Hey guys. All eyes turn to me, tired and fearful. I think we need to check for infection. Oh no. Don't be infected, huh? Infection? Spencer, why? We don't even know how the virus spreads. I've been keeping notes. I think I have a good idea how it works. What does everyone else think? I suppose it comes down to them. If they're going to listen to me, they'd be putting their lives in my hands. I trust them. I vote yes. Spencer isn't selfish. My answer is yes. They're a liar, and I don't trust liars. Spencer is a good person. I think they want what's best for us. I say let them try. Okay. That's the majority. Okay. If I read those notebook pages, I can try to identify the symptoms. Then I can interrogate the others. I'll ask questions in order to gauge their reactions. Okay, alright. I'm going to talk to each individually. After that, I'll determine if someone is infected. Oh. And if they are, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh my gosh. I don't need to talk with Amber. She was with me. But I should start with... Let's start with Kazuki. Yes. Alright, are you okay? Are you okay? Yeah. I don't think I'm hurt. Valentina and Anthony were really brave. I don't know what would have happened without them. How are your injuries? Not painful, especially compared to last time. Maybe I'm finally getting thicker skin. How could you guys let this happen? Huh? Hey, that's not our fault. If anything, Amber should have kept the shelter in better shape. She's the one who always pushes us around and says it's hers. Do you think anyone is infected? I don't know. There's so much blood, it all happened so fast, my head hurts, and Kazuki! I just want to go to sleep and forget this ever happened. Anthony, what do you want? Are you okay? No, how could I be? I'm exhausted. Fighting off one of those things takes a lot out of you. You and Val saved the others, though. Yeah, maybe. How are your injuries? Not great, honestly. Val and I took the hardest hits, but Nia's got us patched up. My side still really sore though. Hurts like a bitch. How could you guys let this happen? Excuse me, this wasn't our fault. If you even think of us saying that to Luca, I swear to God. Whoa. Okay. I got it. Good. Do you think anyone is infected? Fuck. I don't know. I really don't. Don't ask me that, please. Okay. Oh, hey. Are you okay? I'm alive thanks to Valentoni. I could have gone so much worse. Worse, though. I'm happy. I'm pretty tired, though. I think it's the panic wearing off. They don't really hurt at all, honestly. Nia's really good at bandaging us up. Anthony used to joke that I had a super low pain tolerance, but I think it's gotten better since all this. Depressing as that is. I know. It's my fault. I should have known the door was coming loose. I'm a mechanic. Sorry. I don't mean to complain. Let's move on, please. Do you think anyone's infected? No, I don't. How are you so sure? Because we can't be. Your response, Anthony, and Kazuki's was kind of weird. Alright, are you okay? No, none of this is okay. I hate this. I hate being so afraid. I thought the shelter was safe, but now I'm so tired, Spencer. Injuries. I was the least injured out of all of us, so I'm okay. Physically. Val made sure of that. I believe Nia. How could you guys let this happen? Don't even try that with me. We're all suffering right now. Why would you make it worse? Right, sorry. Do you think I don't know how this virus works. It's so confusing being medically trained but having no idea how to identify a sickness. I'm not used to feeling this useless. I'm sorry. This whole thing has left me shaken. Let's just move on. What's up? Alright, let's go through it all. Fuck no. That was too close. I just saw red when I was attacking that thing. I've never felt that way before. Facing life or death that close must do that to a person. How are your injuries? Not as painful as they look. I've been getting scraped up long before the world went to shit. It hardly bothers me anymore. How could you guys let this happen? Fuck you. You think this was our fault? I did not just put my neck on the line. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Alright, do you think anyone is infected? No. We've been in many scraps before. I can't imagine now of all times. Our luck can't have run out. Well, that's everyone. There's no turning back now. I have to make a decision. Everyone, I've come to my conclusion. And what do you propose we do about it? If one of us really is infected, they'll have to go. Hang on. We're going to doom someone because Spencer thinks they might be infected? I was worried this might happen. I guess I don't have a choice anymore. Because I found these. I pull out a notebook pages and show them to the others. I let them read them. I don't know. How can we be sure you didn't write these? Why would I do that? I don't know, but if we were going to get rid of someone based on this, I'd like more proof. It's real. How do you know? Amber walks over to one of the shelves, pulling something out of her manila folder, because I have a page too. I think this is proof enough that Spencer didn't forge these. No more arguments. We're in an agreement. I want to ask Amber about her page, but it's not the time. They all look at me. A collective breath is held. Oh no, the infected person. No one. Luca. Kazuki. Oh, I mean, he did do the most. What do we do? No. I mean, somebody's lying. My gut either says it's Kazuki or it's Anthony, and I just don't know who to say. I mean, there was a clear struggle here. Anthony. What? Are you insane? If Spencer says it's you, we cannot take that risk. I don't like it, but we have to be safe. Fuck that. You can't kick me out. Anthony, go or we will make you. Fine, fine. I've made it on my own before. I'll make it on my own again. I'll be back in a few days. Totally fine, and then you'll see you're wrong. I'm coming with you. No, you're not. You're staying here until I come back. But I have a better chance of surviving out there on my own. He doesn't seem to have a rebuttal. Come back. I will. Anthony grabs his things and throws his bag over his shoulder. One last nasty glare at the rest of us till he slams the door. There's nothing else for the rest of us to say or do but wait. Oh, a few days pass as night falls. Huh, huh. I twitch a little in my sleep. What is that? No. I don't even have time to sit up before something long and sharp is driven through my torso. I choke on my own blood with a gurgle. My eyes are blown wide. Wrong choice. They're right. I was wrong. And now 6 more people are going to die for it. The only comfort I get is knowing that I don't have to face them as the light fades from my eyes. No. God. Hinterini. Oh my gosh. Darn it. All right, everyone. That is all the time I have for today. That was another part in Epimutation. I don't know if we'll go back to this game. I might leave it here. I might come back if you guys really want to see more of the endings and further. There isn't much to this game other than the talking and like the visual novel stuff. But if you do like it, let me know by liking, commenting, and sharing this video. And I will put more out. But I think I'm going to end it there for now. If I do, down the road, finish this game or do more of this game, I'll be sure to post it on my YouTube channel. But I hope you enjoyed your time here in Cold Space. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.